This week in Parashat Naso, we find one of the world's first and oldest blessings, Birkat Kohanim, the priestly blessing. Looking at this bracha through the lens of our society, especially this week, brings new meaning to these ancient words. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and protect you. For too long, we have not done enough to protect African Americans and people of color in this country. The murders of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd have brought this reality to light. But we are all responsible for allowing racial injustice and police brutality to continue to exist. Ya'er Adonai panai ve'lecha v'yichuneka. May God's light smile upon us and be gracious unto us. We are taught that all people are created b'tselem Elohim, in the image of God, and that every human life is of infinite value. We have not lived in such a way to make those words a reality. We have not smiled upon every individual as they were created in the image of God. And until that day, we have much work to do. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bestow favor upon us and grant us a life of peace. The words of Leviticus remind us, Lo ta'amod al dam re'acha. We shall not stand idly by when the blood of our neighbor is shed. We must speak out. We are commanded to protest, but we must do so peacefully and respectfully. The Torah insists, Lo tuchal lehit alem. We must not remain indifferent. As Jews, we ought to help initiate change in the hiring practices and approach of law enforcement, in fighting against hatred and racism and bigotry of all kinds, in actively pursuing justice justly. Tzedek, tzedek, tirdof. Let us all pursue this together. This week I have helped organize a large interfaith prayer gathering for racial justice and healing this Sunday from 5:30 to 6 p.m. at the Klein Memorial Auditorium parking lot in Bridgeport. I hope that you'll join me in praying with our feet. Shabbat Shalom.